Hey, it's your boy A6 and I'm back. So today, this is gonna be a video I know most of y'all aren't expecting. This is gonna be about the Black and Brown Coalition. So like recently, I was watching a YouTube video and they were talking about how it was a bunch of black people talking about how we don't have this allyship with the brown people, which is basically the Hispanic. And to my response to that, I get it. We haven't had the best history with the Hispanics, but but the one thing I will say about the Hispanic community, they might not be best friends with us, but at least they don't use us to get everything that they want. The first time they ever tried to even get us to help them at all in a long time was literally with this Trump and deportation shit. Now I get it. A lot of black people didn't want to help, and I don't blame them because I don't think it's not really our job to do that. Because one, a lot of these Hispanics voted for Trump. They did, and if your people are gonna vote for Trump, you're gonna have to deal with those consequences of voting for Trump. Now, with all that being said, I'm not gonna be that guy that's like, oh no, absolutely not, no Hispanics, because I see a lot of people doing that, especially black people, and my problem with black people like doing that and having a mentality like, hey, no, we're not gonna help Hispanics. Here's the issue: y'all would help Africans who would come over and do the exact same thing as immigrants. There are immigrants that are look just like us that will do that exact same thing that these Hispanics have been doing, and y'all won't say a word about them being anti-black. I get it. A lot of these Hispanics do be anti-black, but it's mostly the white ones. They're not even really Hispanic. They're really Spaniards. Like the Spaniards, of course, they're gonna be racist because they're just like their brothers and their sisters in America and all over the world. They're gonna be racist. Most Hispanics, for the majority of the part, they really just mind their own business. Just like how us black people, we usually do the same thing. And I want black people to know something. If you look at the prison and jail population, it's 80% black and Hispanic. Hispanic and black people really don't have too much differences except for the way that they look. Their culture is almost identical. Their history is almost identical. They just were in different places with tad bit differences. Just tad bit differences. Like it's certain things we did that they did a little different. And that's not even the point. When you look at their community, I like how they build their community up. Not with the anti-black stuff, but as far as they work together as a community. We need black unity like that. Do we have black unity like that? And oh, and another thing with anti-Hispanic in the black community, I do understand. I do. But here is my issue. When y'all have negativity towards these people, y'all don't have negativity towards the black immigrants. You don't have negativity like this towards your black people around you who are actually your enemies. Because what's funny, we don't talk about it, but most murder that happens in the black community is black on black. Just like in the Hispanic community, it's Hispanic on Hispanic. It's not more Hispanics killing blacks than it is blacks killing blacks. So why can we bash them for not liking us when some of our people don't even like us? Actually, there's more of our people that don't like us than there is of their people. Yeah, they might not be like, hey, you can't date a black man. They tell their daughters that. So what? We need to start telling our daughters, hey, you can't date a white man. You can't date a Hispanic man. Why is it okay for every community except for our community to do that? Like, I get it. I get it because we want to show that we ain't racist and we stand with everybody. Because, I mean, this is my problem with black people. We stood with everybody even when it hurt us. The Hispanic community is the only community that we didn't stand with. We didn't have to be shields for. Yet we hate them. But when Black Lives Matter was a thing and it was super duper big, we were marching for the LGBT community. We were marching for feminism. We was marching for everything except for black people rights. We got no rights. With Black Lives Matter, that's why I say Black Lives Matter. It's one of the worst organizations we ever had. And that lady that owns it, I hope your house. Oh, I ain't gonna say that. Well, actually, I say it like this. I hope they repo your house to the lady that owns Black Lives Matter, and that's for her. But back to what I was saying. We gotta start getting back community oriented, the black community. If we gonna do this no ally shit, we gotta unite, because that shit ain't gonna work if we ain't like. I ain't saying we gotta unite with everybody, but if we're gonna unite with any group, it's gonna be the Hispanics, and then the African immigrants and the people from the little islands like North and South. Like it's gonna be us with South Americans, Mexicans, and immigrants, black immigrants, because everybody else, they're not our allies. Dude, as bad as some of you black people hate the Hispanic community, y'all will hate on the Hispanic community, but then y'all will talk about how we all need to come together to change the world. Like it's the rich versus the poor, and I'm like, no. The revolution that's gonna happen is gonna be a black and brown revolution. I'm just gonna be real. It's not gonna be a rainbow colored. It's not gonna be rainbow colored. I'm just gonna be honest. It's just gonna be black and brown, because we not going back to this society. This society that we're in now, we're at the bottom. This shit is dead. Like societies like this, we're not gonna have a revolution with everybody a part of it, because everybody's not gonna be willing when that new society comes in. Black folks is not going back to the bottom. Hispanics are not going second to last. That shit ain't gonna happen. Now I just want y'all to know that. Just for all you motherfuckers saying it's rich versus the poor, it's not. It's black and brown versus everybody else. Well, actually, I take that back. You got the rich versus everybody. But it's black and brown that's gonna stop the rich, and they gonna take the spot of the rich. Everybody else, your society spot is only gonna go down. Some of y'all is gonna drop to the point where y'all don't even want to live no more. And I mean, to be quite honest, I don't really care. But the reason why I was making this video is because yes, we do need a black and brown coalition. Now I think there's different ways of going about it. I don't think we should just be like, okay, Hispanics, we'll go fight all y'all wars and all that. Because I mean, one, they wouldn't even expect us to do that, and they don't ever ask us to do that. The only thing that they would ever ask is for us to give them a hand. Like when it comes to overthrowing this government, they'll ask for a hand. But when we do that, I want people to know this. When America's government gets overthrown, when the U.S. government gets overthrown, black people are going to the top. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, black people are gonna be at the top. If you think black people are gonna come together with everybody just to be right back at the bottom, right where we started, that shit's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna be real. And if that's what the revolution is, just to put other groups of people back at the top where the rich are, fuck y'all. Hell no. We're not doing it. Now I want y'all to know that. Not Hispanics, Africans, Jamaicans, Caribbeans, all of y'all. Y'all better get in line with us. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all ain't gonna be able to y'all are not gonna be able to take the U.S. government without us. Just understand that we are the only people, black Americans, we're the only people, or Americans. I don't even want to call us black Americans, because that's not even really a term that applies to us. That's just some FBA stuff that they started. But the real definition of black Americans should really just be American. Because if you look up the definition of American in 1828, it's a copper colored person. If you look at the color of copper, it's brown. It's brown with a reddish looking color. That's the skin of black people. That's who that is. American, the term American literally is a black person from America. So just FYI, just so y'all know that. But yeah. So my view on the black and brown coalition, we do need to coexist, and we do need to live amongst each other in peace, because we've done it. We've done it, especially during the times of slavery. A lot of people, and this is why I want to get a history lesson, because a lot of y'all talk about Afro-Mexicans, and I think a lot of people get Afro-Mexicans confused with the actual Mexicans. Like some people say Afro Mexicans were there first. With the Afro Mexicans, it depends. If they look like they're Mexican in the face, yeah. But there are some Mexicans that are really black Americans that went to Mexico during slavery because of the Seminole Wars. And they don't want to tell you this. Mexico was the first country that freed slaves in North America. And this is why I tell black people, this story about us fighting for the Union, it didn't happen. Like when black people think black folks went north, let me ask y'all something. During the time of slavery, if you ran away from slavery, let's say you ran away from your plantation and you got a plantation in Georgia, right? Let's say you ran off your plantation and escaped. You got two choices. You can either go south into Mexico where you'll be free because Mexico was the first country to free slaves, or you go up north with a chance of being back in slavery. What sense would y'all, like, if you had common sense, would you go north or south? Because I mean, me, that's not even a question. If I'm going to choose, like, why would I go north to go back into slavery when I can go south and I'm 100% out of it? Just let that sink in. But that's neither here nor there, because I know a lot of black folks will be like, oh, we're not indigenous, we're Africans, we were brought over on some ships that they got no proof of. But that's neither here nor there. The Hispanics, they are our people. Yeah, we may not get along. I get it. That happens. But we need to pick them over our enemies. And I'm just going to say that like that. Like, the black and brown coalition can exist. We need to build it up. Get it back right, because it's not right. I'd be lying if I said us and Hispanics got a great connection now, because we don't. But well, it's your boy A6. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.